What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more, I hate to say it, Caverns of Ixalan ahead of us. Lost Caverns of Ixalan, as the Arena Open, another Arena Open rather, is coming up at the end of this week on January 20th, 2024. So if you're watching before that date, there will be an Arena Open this weekend. Let's jump into our pack. Souls of the Lost are rare. Not a bad card. I don't think it's like a first pick worthy rare if you have better choices. And I do think we have a better choice here, the spring-loaded Saw Blades. This has been a really, really nice removal spell. And I think I like it taking it over the Souls of the Lost pick one, pack one. So let's do that and see where we go. Wow. Very, very strong second pack. I think you have to lean towards the Spyglass Siren as just one of the best uncommons in the format. 1 mana, 1/1 flyer makes a map is just too good to pass up, even if we have cards like Petrify and a Braid here as well. Yeah. Like if this is pick one, pack one, I'm taking Siren over Petrify anyways, so it just makes sense I would take Siren over Petrify even after taking the Saw Blades here. Just go with the best card. See where it goes. Yeah. And now we're going to follow that up with a Lodestone Needle. This is another uncommon that I've been really, really happy with. It effectively, because this format is so fast, it effectively acts as a removal spell on a creature. And then later on, you get a lot of value just by paying 1 to explore onto a creature is extremely strong. You can also craft it away if you have a better craft, right? I've been super happy with Lodestone. Also has synergy with the Saw Blades, right? 5 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. You can tap it down, and then on the last turn, Saw Blade or whatever. Nice start here for us. Okay, as we get a Miner's Guidewing, probably 4th pick. A couple of Malamet Scribes going around now, but I think I'd rather have the cheap creatures first and try to get maybe the pump effects later. If we're just going to go blue-white flyer / artifacts, this will end up with a really good deck. Here, I could consider maybe taking the Deadweight instead of a white or blue card, but I think the Wrestler and the Sandwing are probably good enough to take here instead of doing that. Wrestler's always pretty nice. Yep, let's take the Wrestler there over the Deadweight. We'll keep an eye open on maybe the black, but I think for now that's a good choice. Some also nice choices here for our 6th pick. Gemguard, Aspirant, Sandwing, and Pirates are all pretty good. I think here the Aspirant probably makes the most sense. We have 3 1-drops already, and so getting the way to pump them on turn 2 is really a clutch thing. All right, now we will start taking some black cards as Drop, Out of the Air, and Family Reunion are a little bit more filler, and Deadweight is actively good, so looks like black might be open here, but we'll have to keep seeing. I could definitely just take Pirate Hat, but a back-to-back Deadweight, again, I think is kind of a good signal that black is available. This one's rather tough because the Pirate Hat is so good with the stuff that I already have. And even, hell, the Otaclan Landmark isn't terrible either. I think with Siren and Needle, I'm going to rather take the Hat, but taking the Deadweight would also be a good option, I think. Piranhas is weak removal, but it's removal nonetheless. That's a fine pickup over, say, Torch. Turns their creature into a 1/1. I think of this one as more of a combat trick than a removal spell, but obviously it can, like, if you flash this in onto a Cavern Stomper, that's still really good. Yeah. Idol, Dismantler. Dismantler is surprisingly effective in this format. There are so many good artifacts that are cheap, especially. And if I'm planning on beating down in the air, then the Dismantler blocks the ground rather well. Look at that curve. Or, well, maybe I wouldn't call that a curve, but look at where we're at. Helping Hand. is okay with what we have. Compass Gnome, Pirates. I don't think we'd want to play Brine Fang. I think our plan here is just to go uber aggro. I'm going to take the Pirates because of that. I guess I'll just cut off the blue card, but we don't plan on playing a Frilled Caveworm. Salamander Worm. This is where I want to be taking Unlucky Drop if I'm going to be taking... excuse me. be taking that card at all. Alright, pretty solid pack one. Like 10-ish playables. And wow, nice opens here for pack number 2 for us. I think the Tarian Soul Cleaver is solid, but you would rather have a high treasure production deck if you're going to play it. I think the Clay-Fired Bricks and the Guardian of the Great Door here are probably better choices right now. There's even another Miner's Guidewing, but let's go with the Clay-Fired Bricks. This card is generally going to be better than the Soul Cleaver, I think. I don't think taking the Soul Cleaver would be bad, but I think Bricks is going to serve me better. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. That's a really good one. Well, we haven't really seen much reason to go red, though, so we're going to be pretty happy just to take the Waterwind Scout, passing the Glorifier of Suffering, which is, again, very good with all our flyers. Yeah, blue-white flying artifacts. Classic deck, and we're just still getting all the goodies. Ruin Lurker, bad, another fantastic one-drop. Vanguard of the Rose would be solid here. Tinker's Tote. There's one of Gem Guards. These are very, very weak blue and white cards. I might take the first Sandwing at this point in time, but I don't actually plan on playing it necessarily. I guess you could take the Sentry. I don't have that many artifacts. Oh, that's not true. We have 5 artifacts, and then multiple creatures make artifacts as well, right? The Scout, the Lurker, or what? Scout, the Siren. Nah, I'd rather just take the Soaring Sandwing. Deep Fathom Echo. That's probably worth taking and trying to splash for if I don't want to just take a second Wrestler. I have no fixing currently. The upside's probably too high not to just take that. If we can get a Captivating Cave and maybe like a Compass Gnome, that would be good enough for fixing, I would think. Plus, being able to turn this into another flyer is really good, right? May have it become a copy of another creature you control until end of turn, and then if we copy a flyer, we can just bash in for extra. When you copy something, you don't get enter the battlefield triggers, for the record. Another Guidewing, or there's that Compass Gnome for the Echo. I think it's got to be the Guidewing, though. I need to get some more ways to pump my creatures. Right now we have the Hat, the Aspirant, and later on the Bricks, but when we have this many cheap flyers, we want a couple more ways to do that. We have a Siren here and a Promising Vein. Again, I'm going to stick with the good card that has a lot of value in our deck, then take the Promising Vein for fixing on the Echo. Leap and Puzzle Door. How many craft cards do I have? 2. We have the Saw Blades and the Bricks, so yeah, I like this card in this type of deck. Another Guidewing on the wheel, huh? Wow, look at that. We have 5 one-drop flyers currently. In fact, I might consider playing the Blowgun now. The Seed Stones would actually be a good splash as well to go along with the Echo. There's a first... this is kind of close. I actually think the Cave is better. Fixes for the Echo, but also this Cave, even if we're just straight up blue-white, will be good with all of our flyers. This is going to be like a 15 or 16 land deck. Oh, yeah, we wield the Wrestler too. Okay, yeah. Blue-white uber aggro. If the opponent stabilizes, I'm going to have a hard time beating like a 3-3, but... Oh, mamma mia. Look at this pack. Pack 3, pick 1, we're opening Unstable Glyph Bridge and Master's Guide Mural. Gotta take the rare here. The Glyph Bridge is just way too good. Yeah, we might get lucky and wheel the mural. Our colors seem relatively open. That would be great. Hammer is another good pickup here. Like I said, we wanted some more ways to sustain pump our creatures. That might replace the blowgun. There are going to be matchups where we wish we had the blowgun to give our small flyers death touch to push through like bigger creatures, but I think I'd rather always have hammer in the deck than blowgun. Whirlpool for some extra removal, Compass Gnome for the Deep Fathom Echo fix. The problem with playing the Echo is that if I'm running a bunch of off-color lands, it's harder to cast my 1-drops, right? Really, we want to be running at least 9 planes with 3 Guidewings and a Ruin Lurker Bat in our deck. So I think I'm probably just going to not run the Echo, take the Quicksand Whirlpool, and just stay blue-white. As we get maybe a second Pirate set. I'm a little bit short on creature count, I guess. Could just take an Envoy here. Yeah, I guess I'll take Envoy over another hat for now. Oof, nothing for us. I'll just take the Geological Appraiser because it's banned. If you cast it, discover 3. This is pick 6, and we have a Blunder versus a Hidden Cataract. Kind of like taking the Blunder and playing that over like Eaten by Piranhas, maybe. But I guess we have so many playables that the Cataract is kind of free. Okay, saved you from the sneezes. Pick 7, we're getting another dead pack here for us. Nothing playable. Wow! Oh! Pick 8, Captain Storm? I almost want to splash that. But we have an Oaken Siren that we would play. Jeez Louise. That's nuts. Just didn't have the fixing for it, otherwise I think we would have. I think Pirate over Echo would have made a lot of sense. There it is. That will be the last playable in our deck, I think. What do we end up? 14 creatures. Gonna run 16 lands here, most likely. This deck looks solid. There's that second hat back. Got a little bit better now that I picked up the second Siren. This deck's great. I guess I'm going to cut the landmark and play the Pirate's Hat #2 since our deck already has infinite flyers anyways, right? The landmark's good when you have a bunch of ground creatures that you want to push through, but we don't have too many of those. Yeah, this deck looks great. Ooh, 8/8 here? 4 1-drop white cards. I mean, we also have a bunch of 1-drop blue cards, but the wrestlers not necessarily want to come down on turn 1. Oh, and then we have the Cataract and the Cave. Ooh. Oh, man. I really need, like, at least 8 planes. If I go lower than 8 planes, I don't think that's right. I'd rather play the Cave here than the Cataract then and go 8-7-1, 16 land. Okay. This deck looks good. A lot of flyer pressure. Yeah. Let's go off to round 1 here of this freaking Caverns of Ixalan draft. Let's play a lot of cheap evasive creatures. 7 islands in our deck. Come on, man. Seriously? Okay. I guess we are not intended to win this game. Hey, that's magic, baby. Guess I need to take the Envoy here. Not having a creature on turn 1 or 2 in this deck is basically just conceding, I feel like. The Myco Tyrant. Power doesn't equal the number of creatures you control that are fungi and saplings. At the beginning of your end step, make X1/1s. This creature, X the number of times you descended. And they played a Marionette and milled a Sentinel afterwards. Jeez, love frickin' wheeze. It's not going to get better than trading with their Marionette, so. We have the combo of tapping it down into whirlpooling it, hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god. They have a really cool Myco Tyrant deck, and their draw has been incredible. They're going to Marionette here and make... How many 1/1s? I need to draw Glyph Bridge is when I need to draw. What the hell? I've never seen that card do anything. And then here we are now. Getting absolutely shredded by it. Though, again, their draw has been insane, so... Yeah, we just get overrun here if I don't draw the Glyph Bridge. Both of those non-saplings have Death Touch, so we don't really want to be blocking those right now. They're going to keep that on top. We won't be in the worst shape if I draw a land next turn, as I will be able to flip the bricks. Oh, should I be? No, no, no. Well, if I move the hammer to the pirates, no, then they just spike tail the Guidewing. I guess they're going to be doing that anyways. I don't think that makes sense on the frog, does it? Take 6 here, or I could take 8 and eat a token. That's fine. Yeah, they're gonna probably just be able to pressure me enough here. I'm taking 4 right now with no interaction. Yeah. Like I said, we need to hit Glyph Bridge or bust. That Myco Tyrant, damn. Let's see, I'll have 4 blockers. 1, 2. Well, I'm not dead, actually. I'm not in a good spot because if they just draw even like a land for the turn, they still have the other cave to activate, but I'm not dead on board here. Well, the fact that they didn't activate their nursery first is probably not a good sign. Unless... Glyph Bridge? Anybody? I still get 1 attack. We get to loot with the Pirate's Hat and try to hit Glyph Bridge. And that's not gonna do it, man. We almost stabilized, but their draw with the Myco Tyrant was so insane. Almost made a game out of that. And remember, our draw that game was really bad. I mean, obviously they won the game with whatever, 20 plus life, but surprisingly, we almost had a chance to stabilize out of that. Alright, well, that was an awkward opener. We mulliganed a 4 island hand in our 7 island deck. Then we had a 2 island mulligan to 6. Simply draw better, streamer. What are you doing? Draw better, win. Go fight and win. Yes! Hey, look, a reasonable freaking hand. This is the kind of hand we are hoping for. Turn 1 Guidewing, turn 2 we can hammer equip, turn 3... Actually, maybe it's better to turn 2 Pirate Hat. And then equip. It depends on what we draw. We might want to start looting immediately with the... Oh, somebody subbed while I'm recording. Oh no. Quick, turn off the sub alert. But shoutouts to you, Seductive Turtle. Hello? Alrighty. Couple of cogs. Plains, and a scribe. Alright. Because they have that, I think I like going with this line. And then next turn I can play out the Pirate Hat and hold up Wrestler. And it won't look suspicious since we won't be able to equip the Pirate Hat. Oh, they missed a land drop too. And we drew another Guidewing. Punished a little bit here for not running out my Miner's Guidewing pre-combat, but I want to make sure I get the Explore value. Let's see, Guidewing number 2. Okay. That Dismantler looked like it might be pretty good versus them. Let's get the Dismantle online and then Pirate's Hat next turn, I think. So Dreadmaw's Ire is something I'm a little bit concerned about here. I think I want to put just the Dismantler in front, and if they Ire, then I'm only losing my Dismantler. Okay. Let's hold up the Wrestler. Maybe that was a bad last turn. Maybe I should have blocked the Sunscribe with the Wrestler. Or at the very least, I should have put the Wrestler and the Dismantler on the Sunscribe so that even if they have the Dreadmaws, I don't take any damage. I think I got a little bit too scared there. Ooh, they might not have realized their treasure was going to enter tapped from the Dismantler. They should tap their Sunscribe for the Scry, right? Yeah, there they go. Hit another Scribe. Alright. See what they got. They did, in fact, have Ire. Is it worth it to save just my Cogwork? Yeah, as a 2-3, I think it is worthwhile to save. And we want to target Dismantler here, because if it turned into a 2-5, it would actually block everything fantastic. Okay. Well, their creatures are all pretty teeny, and we have good board presence, so that's annoying. But it isn't the end of the world. That does allow them for multiple scries with the scribes, but Voltec Cloud Guard, yeah, it's not a bad one to leave on top. Nice, that's good too. Ah, not the land I want to discard, but it is what it is. I am pretty happy with trading off their militia. Let's go Guidewing, hammer it, Aspirant it, and then next turn I can put the Pirate's Hat onto it and it'll attack through their 3-2. It's also solid. Eaten by Piranha is surprisingly good here as well, but Glyph Bridge, a little bit better. Yeah, these pirate hats are doing work. Nice. Okay. Yeah, bunch of 1/1 flyers for one and ways to pump them. Always a good time. Happy to get a win and not worry about owing and 3-ing. This deck's good though. I expect to get 4 wins on average. Oh man. Where are the 1-drop creatures, man? Sheesh. How many 1-drop flyers do I even have? 5 or 6? Why you gotta do me dirty like that? Turn 1 Lorekeeper could also do me dirty like that. If they just play like a turn 2 Kin Color or something here immediately. Oh, actually. We want to... go like this, I think. And start beating in the air before they can get their fat dinos online. I know I could have double spelled that turn, but I think getting the pirate hat and looting away junk is better. Wow. Oh, I guess this doesn't matter, does it? Shouldn't have tapped my siren because I only have 1 current, one current source. I guess the upside is that I get to move the hat over to the guide wing instead. No, this is fine. Never mind. This makes sense. Cycle Soaring Sandwing. The Naya dinos. I wonder if they have the... what? Gishath. Spider? Oh no! A 3/4 with reach? I can't beat that. I guess what I have to do is move the hat back over. And attack for the loot. Awkwardly, we want to keep the land here because next turn I can potentially flip the brick. In fact, maybe it was better for me to pitch the Cogwork Wrestler, but if they have like a Huatley's Final Strike, I get to blow them out. It's not a blowout, but it would be good. Oh, boy. That is pain. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the land for the bricks next turn. I'm gonna still hold it in my hand, but... oh, come on. Quintorius, and some spiders. Man, that's brutal. Okay, well that can deal with him. Oh wait, no it can't. Actually, I guess it's better to go like this, isn't it? Because they're going to double block the Siren, would be the guess. Yeah. All right. This worked out. Okay. Still gross, but at least we have a chance now. It's fine. That's fine. I want the land for looting, but I think we have to play out the land, because now we get to attack for a bunch of vigilance in the air as well. Like, we have them on a pretty fast clock. Like, attack here, kill Quintorius, hit him for 5. Yeah. It's not often that you let a Quintorius sit on the battlefield for that long and look in as good of shape as we are. Very nice. Don't need that. I do think we want to diversify our threats a little bit, though. Nice. Whew. Brrr. Suck on that, elephant. Suck on that. Evasion wins again. Scary game, though. That's for sure. Hey, look at that. Great hand. Guidewing into Siren with the Glyph Bridge available. No way to pump yet, but we have time to find some of those. The Lettuce of Saheeli. Discards their 4/4 flyer. Sure. I have a feeling this is going to be a good Glyph Bridge game, as we don't really have much pressure. Yeah. Oh, that's good, actually. Did not want to draw another land there, though. This isn't great because the Caparocti gets a lot of value from their library and not from their hand. Oh my lord. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to Glyph Bridge next turn. We were really hoping they'd hit a creature there. Even though we're Glyph Bridging, I don't think we fire that off. Oh, that makes it a little bit more interesting, actually. I might be able to sandbag and get a little bit greedy with the Glyph Bridge now. Yeah, okay. I think we can wait. Get them to commit a little bit more to the board first. don't mind seeing that. If they choose to shoot my Guide Wing... No, they're shooting Water Wind. I don't think we're trading, right? Because we want to keep our Guide Wing. Beautiful. Alright, that's good enough for me. Alright. Looking good, feeling good. We can flip our bridge next turn if we draw land, ideally. Then we can also play out, like, Dismantler or something. How? Why? 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 Come on, bro. I don't think I block that. Okay, so... They didn't have a dino to flip, right? So I don't think they have a way to kill the Wanderglyph in combat here. Or if they do, they get me real good, but... Could almost have gone for lethal. Bounce their Quintorius. Okay. They're gonna need to actually make a, Or they're gonna need to discover here, I'm pretty sure. Let's hold up the Eaten by Piranhas, I think. Oh, they can't attack once they Quintorius. Oh. Right. So they're gonna drain for 2. Right. Okay, I messed up there, didn't I? I forgot they weren't going to be able to attack. Shoot, did I throw this game? Let's see. Equip. 3 blockers. I can kill 2. Cost 5 to do that. So I can play out the Guide Wing. Hit him for 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can let the Compass Gnome through, and I can do that to one of them. Yeah. Oh, actually, I leave it on the Vigilance creature, don't I? Yeah, I leave it on the Vigilance creature so that I can, shoot. If they attack, they can't cast a spell. If they cast a spell, they can't attack. So now they can't cast spells this turn. Nice. Oh, stupid Quintorius, dude. Stupid elephant. Go away, please. My lordy. Turns out elephants are scared of birds. Can't beat my flyers, baby. No more. Please. No more elephants. Hey. Now that is another nice looking opening hand for us. Hello. The Seeker of Sunlight. I am normally pretty happy to see that card, but I would guess that they are on blue-green then if that's in their deck. Or they're maybe short a couple of playables, so... maybe short of a couple of playables is the real answer. Let's start attacking with a 2/2 flying lifelink, shall we? Breaches. Ugh, son of a biscuit, dude. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try to whirlpool that. Treasure or exile top card? They went with exile. They hit a Visage. Sure, so they're gonna be able to take my scout out of my hand. Oh well. Alright, scout down. Pitch the land, and we also get another surveil or whatever, descend here, end of turn. Okay, 3/3 flying lifelink looter. Oh. Wait, I have deconstruction hammer. They have dinosaur and merfolk. We don't need to use it quite yet then. Snail. We want to keep the cogwort because the frog can gain death touch. Took a draw. I didn't mean to pass priority. Oh well. Meant to grab the land and then loot away the land, but I guess we do want to get to 7 now. Okay, there's dinosaur. No, they already had dinosaur. They're still missing vampire pirate. There's another big dino. I could Captivating Cave on the Ruin Lurker bat and try to put them on a 2-turn clock, but because they have the frog, they would be able to block for a turn. So it's a little bit less enticing. I think it's actually maybe correct for him to, for them to attack here, right? Because even though they know I have the wrestler, that stops the frog. Or rather, that prevents me from wrestling the frog later down the line. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oops, because I actually took 1 point of damage I didn't need to. Oh, that works too. That actually kills the Visage as well. It would also kill our clay-fired bricks. 1, 2. And our pirates at? No, never mind. We'd rather have the land. Ah, so they probably have a vampire or Murph or vampire or pirate in their hand because they put a stop on their upkeep, and I'm guessing they wanted to mill. That's got to be a vampire or pirate, like 99%, right? Yep. Okay, that's good. Siren's good. Okay, that's fine. We have a good double block on the Axe Jaw with both of the, or a 2-3 and a 2-2 here. I guess I might as well chump the 7-7 while we have the opportunity to. So we want to play the Siren pre-combat and activate the map, because if we draw a land, we get to loot it away. It doesn't matter, it's going to be milled away, so... Alright, they've got one draw step to beat a 5/5 flyer. We do not block this turn for fear of a Tithing Blade. We just take. Yeah. Nice. Woo! Hey. Blue-white Flyers win again. Stressful games. Very stress-inducing, but we are managing. 4-1 now. Good stuff. Keep it rolling. Alrighty. Game 6 we go. Another perfect-looking opener. Turn 1 Siren, turn 2 Siren, turn 3 Siren, turn 4 Siren, Siren. Okay, I said siren too many times, now that it doesn't sound like a real word. I don't remember what that phenomenon is called, but... You start saying a word too much or whatever, and then it doesn't sound like a real word. It doesn't look like a real word. Siren. Our deck needed Zoetic Glyph real bad. Damn. Love that. We wanted to target the creature that we cared less about dying. I would not be happy if I were the opponent facing down this board. Given that they've done absolutely nothing. Dropping my pen. Oh. That's a good card, but that ain't good enough here, my friendo. Guess we're not going to need the wrestler in this scenario. Turning off a call Pakal might seem worth it. Or might be worth it. But at this point, we might also just ignore a call and wait for them to do like some flying nonsense. He drops his pen again. All right, enough with the pen. If this is their best play, then that's really bad news for them. Guess I block. No. Actually, we just take it, because if they have the, Dreadmaw's Ire, I would lose the Siren and the Hat by blocking like that. Whereas if I don't block, they would only get to kill one of them. Goodbye, Belligerent. Hello, Siren 2. Alright, we have Lethal in the air next turn. How does this work, actually? If I Eaten by Piranhas their Akalpa Call right now, does that take away the pickaxe ability? Because of layers? Oh, they had the frickin' Glyph Bridge, dude. I guess I need to do this just to get rid of the ability. This might have been a mistake, though. It's possible they would not have gotten a treasure here. Yeah, I think I would have denied them a treasure if I had done that beforehand. Whoops. That was actually kind of a big mistake. Yeah, that's good. Wow, that could come back to kill us. Not using the piranhas before they made a treasure. Because if they don't have a second white source, I gave them the treasure to flip their Glyph Bridge. Okay, well, they drew it anyways. We have the Pirates into Sawblade combo, which is kind of clever, though. Yeah. I think they have a Cogwork in their hand. God, they have so many cards left. Yeah, that's bad. So, we're probably just gonna have to Saw Blade the Wanderglyph and equip the hat. What is this? Okay. What? They didn't get a treasure last turn. I think they might have forgotten. I think they were expecting to get a treasure there. Yeah, they definitely were. Now remember, this is a trigger. It's not a ability of this creature, so even though the creature is dead, I still do not get to attack this turn. All right. Why? Damn it. So they're going to pass here. We still get to attack with our Waylaying Pirate at least, because that doesn't get wrecked by Cogwork. Oh, that's not a bad draw. Actually, yeah. That'll force out the Cogwork. So now it actually makes sense to attack with all of these, because if they Cogwork the Waterwind Scout and eat it, then they're chumping the River Wing. Or River Wing, what? What is a River Wing? A Guide Wing? Where did the word river come from? I don't know. Riverwind Scout? Is that a card? What am I thinking of? I don't know. Again, this is assuming they have the Cogwork. They might actually have something else. We don't know. Maybe they have 2 Cogworks. Okay. So again, even if they do have 1 Cog, we get to trade with one of the Cloud Guards. Yep. As anticipated. Great, and they only did have 1. Perfect. Oh, did I pass through my turn? I don't think I played a land. Whoopsies. If we draw a land next turn, I might have missed lethal because of this. They still have 6 cards in their freaking hand. Ooh, they can torch my scout. Damn. Okay. I don't think there was anything I could have done about that. Wow, so the difference of hitting a land versus a spell off the Explore might be the difference in the game. Brutal. Okay. The Cogwork could win it for us if they get aggressive and only leave back like one blocker, or they like kill our pirate and then don't leave back any blockers. The Flash and Wrestler might be able to get them. Ah, oh, boo! Oh. Sheesh. Well, that'll probably do her. Good beats. Yeah. Ah. Wonder what would have happened if I had prevented that one treasure, though. That would have pinched their mana a little bit harder. We might have... I mean, again, it's hard to say, but that one extra treasure I gave them might have been the difference. Doesn't help that they played a bunch of rares, but... that was close. I think I had opportunity. Okay, let's go on to the next. This is probably going to be a turn 2 Pirate Hat instead of Dismantler, since it's going to be 2 to equip the Guidewing. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I think I like getting the hat online. Glimpse the Core. You do not see that one every day. Discard the Dismantler versus green-white, I think is fine. Okay. Do they want an Aspirant? This deck could have used another Waylaying Pirates or two. Bunch of cheap flyers and a couple pirates would have gone a long way. I like tapping down their... oh, whoops, I should have looted first. I like tapping down their companion here since we have Pirate's Hat to turn our Waylaying into a 5/5 next turn, potentially. I guess it actually makes sense to equip here to play around having Cosmium Blast. Wow, that's a little bit rough on the discard. Oh, they had Saw Blades! I get punished for playing around Cosmium Blast, but not the Saw Blades. Good beats. That's funny. The Gnome to craft with the Saw Blades, nice. Actually, I'm gonna discard the Cogwork. Let's get to the clay-fired bricks. It doesn't look like the Cogwork's doing much anymore. Three flying double looter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Glyph Bridge, as awkward as it is. This is gonna be an interesting game too. It might not have been right to keep the Glyph Bridge because they have the Chariot. They can flip their brick. Wait, what? Well, now we're gonna bin it. Was that the right play for them? Weird. Okay. I swear, if they have another Saw Blades, I am gonna be so sad. Okay, we have them dead next turn with Captivating Cave on the Waterwind Scout. I didn't have to do that. I could have saved the mana and used Eaten by Piranhas if they flipped their Glyph Bridge. Oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't. Ay, 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 ay. This is a crazy game, dude. We're hoping they just flip their bricks now. Oh wait, they don't have an artifact to flip it anymore. I'm gonna no block here. I think it's by far the safest. Ooh, and this turns it into a black skeleton, so they won't even be able to craft it off of their brick. And this is a crazy game. How many freaking bomb rares have we ran into with this draft? Multiple Quintorius, multiple unstable glyphs. Freaking... what the heck, dude? Okay, your move. If they can pump for 4 damage, I think I just say you got me, right? No, maybe not. Maybe I go like this. Now they would need 6 points of damage. Okay. They need 4 more damage still. Holy crap! Incredible! That is absolutely insane. Yeah. I have to chump their Dreadmaw now. Oh, if we had that, we would have been okay. So I need to chump that, take 2. We need them to draw nothing. That'll do it, because we're drawing a dead card next turn. Wow! Incredible! Do I win that if I don't chump? If I just put a 2/2 on the Wanderglyph, do I win? I do, don't I? No, because they still have the quick... So I would have... I might have won. I might have won. Let's say I just throw a 2/2 in front of the Wanderglyph on the turn they attack with both. They pump it, they hit me for 8 down to 2. No, it wouldn't have worked, because we had a 2/2 flyer, right? It was a 2/2 flyer with 2 equipment, and then we had a 2/2. Oh no, I would have. I would have been able to split up my resources and maybe win. Okay, so double chumping, I think, might have cost me. If I just block with 1, we're okay there. Crazy draft, though. Some really good games. We had to beat a bunch of bombs. We lost to a bunch of bombs. There were some tight plays that went both ways for us. We made some good plays that won. We also made some a little bit loose plays like that last game that made us lose. I think I have a habit of that too, like maybe over-blocking in those scenarios when we didn't need to. This deck was fantastic, though. Super nice blue-white flyers. A little bit of artifact synergy, but more so just a bunch of early pressure. So 4 wins with that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.